Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to today's Friday, June 13th, 2025, Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of Walpole High School girls lacrosse action as the Timberwolves meet the Reading High Rockets in the MIAA Division II State Championship game from McDowell Field on the Babson College campus in Wellesley. My name is Rick Brown, your voice of Walpole High Sports. I'll be handling the play-by-play action while Nick Piccarilli will be filming. Well, it is against the team they were expecting to play, but Coach Mike Tassoni's squad is looking to close out this season with its first state championship Friday the 13th or not. The Orange and Blue brings an 11-game winning streak into the contest, while Reading has prevailed in 6 straight. The Middlesex League entry pulled off a stunning 8-7 victory against top-seeded and 3-time defending champion Notre Dame Academy of Hingham to advance. Molly Trahan scored 3 times and Megan Shanahan twice to back up goalie Addie Matthews' standout play. It won't be easy, though. These two teams have met just 3 times, all in the last 2 years, and the Rockets have prevailed every time. The Red and Black took a 12-11 decision last spring after winning 16-9 in the regular season and 8-7 in the state semifinals in 2023. Walpole, the number 2 seed, has won 24 of 25 games this season. The Orange and Blue captured both the Herget Division and the Bay State Conference at 13-0, is undefeated in 12 road games, and is the highest scoring team in the state with 434 goals for to just 175 allowed. The Timberwolves gained the titular game, riding 4 goals by Caitlin Naughton and 3 each by Sophia Frucci and Emily Hagan to topple Westwood High in the previous round. The Orange and Blue had rolled to easy victories in the first 3 tournament rounds, stopping East Longmeadow 21-8 after rolling past both Burlington 21-6 and North Attleboro 20-8. Reading, the number 4 seed, won the Liberty Division of the Middlesex League at 5-0, 21-3 overall. The Rockets are 10-2 on the road and have outscored their opponents 346-158. The Red and Black's only 3 losses have come against top teams. Walpole prevailed 14-10 back on April 5th. Cohasset, the top seed in Division 4, won the season opening game 15-8. And Medfield, the number 1 seed in Division 3, captured a 10-7 victory. After losing 2 of their first 3 games, Reading then ran off 14 consecutive wins before falling to Medfield. In the postseason, Reading prevailed against Masconomet Regional 18-3. West Springfield 18-4, and Hingham 10-6 before the Notre Dame stunner. Anyone interested in providing play-by-play or color commentary on any Walpole High sporting event should contact Walpole Media Corporation Executive Director Tamara Green at 508-668-87795 or by emailing her at tgreen@walpolemedia.tv. We've got a beautiful day here for this state championship game. The opening temperature is a 77, nice 77, nice light blue skies out there, and a beautiful field up here at Babson College for this game. So we'll listen to the rest of the announcement of the starting, both team squads.
Number 22, Maddie Scully. Number 9, Abby Shanahan. Number 5, Captain Megan Shanahan. Number 3, Jacqueline Shemansky. Number 24, Jessie Talty. Number 10, Captain Molly Trahan. Number 14, Emily Wright. The Rockets are coached by Samantha Pindara, Katie Faciala, Megan Holton, and Steve Collins. And now your Walpole Timberwolves. Number 0, Elise Serrard. Number 2, Captain Jenna Wong. Number 3, Captain Sophia Frusi. Number 4, Captain Caitlin Naughton. Number 5, Kendall Cusack. Number 6, Captain Abigail Poirier. Number 7, Madison Gray. Number 8, Addison Wazanski. Number 9, Ella Cece. Number 10, Caroline Handwork. Number 12, Marin Galvin. Number 13, Emily Dunn. Number 14, Audrey Farrell. Number 15, Olivia Corbett. Number 16, Riley Halloran. Number 17, Ava McLean. Number 18, Ryan McDonnell. Number 19, Nadia McKenzie. Number 22, Gianna Frederick. Number 23, Emily Hagan. Number 24, Emily Mulgrew. Number 25, Emma Hanfin. Number 27, Grace Hagan. Number 30, Nikki Mahoney. The Timberwolves are coached by Mike Tassoni. May everyone please be seated. Our great nation has persevered through the leadership and sacrifices of men and women who have served or are currently serving in our armed forces. We invite both veterans and current military personnel to please stand. We thank you for your service to our country. And now we invite all of you to stand for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And with the playing of the national anthem, we will be getting underway shortly on this MIAA Division II state championship game. Walpole's second consecutive trip to the game. Last year they fell to Notre Dame of Hingham, but with the Notre Dame being upset by Reading, we will have a new state champion this year. It'll be interesting to see how Reading reacts to this game after having lost to Walpole earlier in the season, back in April, early April, 14-10. So in goal for Walpole will be senior Elise Sarad, and for Reading it will be junior Addison Matthews. Walpole will be going left to right on your TV screen for this first quarter. Caitlin Naughton will be taking the initial draw for Walpole. Megan Shanahan will be taking the draw for Reading. And we are underway. Ball ground, and Reading comes up with the first. All right, Lily Rogers with the ball, gets it behind the net. Comes up to Abby Shanahan. She's moving in front. So the shot and kept away was Quinn Donahue. Good defense by Walpole. Shanahan drops it back to Megan Shanahan. Molly Trahan with it now. Spinning around, looking to move in front. And we've got a yellow right off the bat. It looks like Walpole might go short-handed here. No, it'll be Jacqueline Shemansky with the shot here. Shot. Scores! Time of the goal, 1:38.
Reading goal scored by number 3, Jacqueline Shemansky.
Shemansky with the goal on the penalty. So this is the first time in the postseason that Walpole has trailed in the game. Megan Shanahan on the draw here. Ball up in the air, and Shanahan comes away with it. Jawed loose by Grace Hagan. Shanahan spins away from Sophia Frucci. Being guarded now by Riley Halloran on the far side. Going down. Stepped out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Walpole will get it near the midfield stripe. Bringing it down is Emily Dunn. Emily with good speed gets it down into the circle. He drops it off to Emily Hagan. Emily to Caitlin Naughton over on the side to Grace Hagan. Grace looking in. Underhand flip to her twin sister Emily. And to Caitlin Naughton. Naughton looking for a shot. Shoots. Goal! Caitlin Naughton ties it right up here for Walpole.
Walpole goal scored by number 4, Caitlin Naughton.
2:52 the time of the goal. And we're tied here 1-1 in this MIAA Division II state championship game from McDowell Field on the Babson College campus in Wellesley. Ball up in the air and knocked down and still on the ground. Looks like Grace Hagan will get there in time. Ooh, she does scoop it up. Sends it back. It's to, once again, to Dunn. Dunn drops it off to Ryan McDonald. Ryan heading down the middle of the field. Gets Walpole in scoring position. Long pass up ahead to Sophia Frucci. Frucci behind the goal to Ava McLean. Ava coming in front. Her shot is just over the top of the net. It'll be Walpole ball. Frucci starting it out for the Timberwolves. Grace Hagan, Emily Wong, Caitlin Naughton. Into Riley Halloran. Riley moving backhand, pass to Naughton, long pass over to Grace Hagan. Grace to Emily. To Grace. Behind the net to Ava McLean. To Naughton. Spin move, going in front, and a save. But there was a whistle. So Naughton will have this penalty stroke here. Caitlin in, and a save. Nice save by Addison Matthews in the net. Knocked down and stolen by Ava McLean, coming right back and shooting, hit the post. It'll be Walpole ball. Sophia with it. Sophia coming in front, looking to spin around, shoots. And they're saying no goal. Matthews gets the ball ahead to Liza O'Brien. O'Brien gets it to Abby Shanahan. Pass across the middle. May not make it. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Walpole ball. Starting it back will be Riley Halloran. Here come the T-Wolves. Emily Hagan with the ball. Crosses midfield. Up to McLean. Ava looking to cut in front, being hemmed in. Walpole will have the penalty shot here. It'll be Ava McLean. Ava coming in, shooting. Knock, we get another whistle. She'll get it again. Ava coming in, shoots wide of the net. No, it isn't. That made it over the line. Ava McLean puts Walpole up 2-1.
Walpole goal scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
Time of the goal, 7:14 of this first quarter, as the Timberwolves take a 2-1 advantage here. Once again, it will be Megan Shanahan and Caitlin Naughton on the draw. The third official finally shows up for the game. Ball up in the air and still bouncing. It'll be Walpole ball. Comes up to Hannafin. Hannafin gets it over to Dunn. Emily putting on the afterburners, coming down up to Halloran. Behind the net to McLean. Frucci with the ball. Sophia looking for somebody. She's got Naughton. Goal! Caitlin Naughton. Caitlin finds the top corner.
Walpole goal scored by number 4, Caitlin Naughton.
7:56 the time of that goal. Just 42 seconds after Ava McLean scored, Caitlin Naughton gives Walpole a 3-goal advantage here at 4-1. I'm sorry, 3-1. Ball up in the air, on the ground, and coming away with it is Emily Hagan. Timberwolves on the attack again. Emily over to Jenna Wong, shoots, save. Walpole does get the ball back again. It's McLean up to Ava, up to now to Emily Hagan. Emily circles around, shoots, goal, Emily Hagan. Walpole now with a 3-goal lead at 4-1.
Walpole goal scored by number 23, Emily Hagan.
8:24. So Walpole gets their third goal in a minute and 10 seconds here. And a timeout call by the Reading coaching staff. 4 straight goals after Jacqueline Szymanski scored for Reading. Walpole scored the next 4. Caitlin Naughton getting 2, Ava McLean 1, and Emily Hagan 1. And that's where we stand right now. And ball up in the air. Loose, and Reading comes away with it. Megan Szymanski looking, loses it. Grace Hagan comes away with the ball and gets it behind the net to Emily. Now up the side to Emily Dunn. Dunn, a long pass up to Riley Halloran. Riley coming down that side. Goes behind the net to the goal line to Sophia Frucci into Naughton. Her shot is just over the top of the net. It'll be Walpole ball. Ava with it. Now she gets it to Halloran. Back to Halloran. McLean looking to cut in front. Doesn't see anything. Comes out to the side. Passes up to Caitlin. Naughton coming to her right. Over to Emily Hagan. Emily putting the move on. Jenna Wong with it. Jenna coming in, looking for the shot. It goes outside. Over there, Grace Hagan with it. to Emily. Up on top to Naughton. Caitlin putting some moves on, decides to pass off instead to Halloran. Halloran coming in, being kept out, shoots. Blocked before he can get through. We will have another whistle in Walpole's favor. It will be Riley Halloran with this penalty shot. Riley coming in, shoots, scores! Walpole. Riley Halloran.
Walpole goal scored by number 16, Riley Halloran.
Time of this goal, 10. 10:46. Walpole with their 5th consecutive goal here to take a 5-1 advantage. Ball in the air. Reading comes away with it. Knocked out. It'll still be Reading ball. Libby Quinn with the ball. Gets it ahead.
1 minute remaining in the quarter. 1 minute.
Lily Rogers over to Shanahan, Megan Shanahan. Rogers on the far side it goes. Back to Rogers, back to Megan. Looking to cut in front is Abby Shanahan. Loose ball on the ground, still loose. Still on the ground, and Walpole comes away with it. Coming down the field. 28 seconds to go. Comes over here to Hannafin. 10 seconds to go. Jenna Wong bringing it in. Has to hurry to get this shot off. Less than 10 seconds to go. And the horn sounds, ending the first period with Walpole on top, 5-1. Jacqueline Sheminsky scored first for Reading at 1:35 of the game, but Walpole scored the next 5 goals in order. Caitlin Naughton at 2:52, Ava McLean at 7:14. Naughton there hurt their second at 7:56. Emily Hagan at 8:24. And Riley Halloran at 10:46. All right, ready to begin this second quarter. Walpole will be going right to left during this quarter. Ball comes over, and Naughton comes away with it. Coming straight down the field. Over to Wong. Jenna moving in front. She scored! Jenna Wong! Time of the goal, just 13 seconds
by number 2,
into
Jenna
the second quarter. Walpole's lead is now 6-1. There's a reason why Walpole scored 430 goals coming into this game, and you're looking at it right now. This Timberwolf team has firepower all over the place. Ball comes down loose and chasing it there. It'll be Libby Quinn with the ball. Gets into Lily. And there will be a penalty shot here for Lily Rogers. Comes in, looks, and scores. Lily Rogers with the goal.
Reading goal scored by number 29, Lily Rogers.
Time of the goal, 48 seconds into the second quarter. And that stops a 6-goal run by the Timberwolves, making the score now Walpole 6, Reading 2. Ball on the ground, in the feet, and once again Reading comes away with it, loses it again momentarily. It's loose again, and Walpole, nope, Reading gets it. It'll be Reading ball. Lila Gostanian with the ball. Gostanian again with the ball. Gets it back to Emma Nelson. Nelson splits the defense, loses the ball, and coming away with it for Walpole is Grace Hagan. Emily Hagan. Emily coming back down, drops it off to Grace. Grace up top to Jenna. Jenna moving in. Looking for the shot, bounces it, goes out. It'll be Walpole ball. Frucci with it. Frucci hits not coming in. And a save, ball loose. And Addison Matthews able to cover it up for Reading. Coming down on that far side is Stella Harrington. Nope, that's Liza O'Brien. Abby Shanahan up to Megan Shanahan. Megan's a senior, Abby's a sophomore. Slowly moving across the field is Molly Trahan. Ball goes loose. Megan Shanahan gets over there in time for it. Being guarded by Emily Dunn. Ball loose behind the net. Reading keeps control, looking to cut in front. Wild pass going down for it and scooping it up is having a little trouble, but getting it is Emily Hagan. Up ahead to Hannafin. Hannafin looking for Halloran, and it goes out. Riley can't get there in time. Knocked down. It is Shea Cullen with the ball. Quinn Donahue for the Rockets. Goes out, gets it back to Megan Shanahan. Flips it back to Megan. On the side behind the goal is Shemansky. She's had the first goal of the game. Back to Megan Shanahan. Lily Rogers with the ball. And scoring.
Rockets goal scored by number 10, Molly Trahan.
Molly Trahan with the goal for the Rockets. At the 5:03 mark here of the second quarter, cuts Walpole's lead in half now to 6-3. Ball up in the air, taken by Grace Hagan. Getting the ball ahead of her. Comes down into the circle, goes to McLean. McLean now going to her left. Gets it up to Grace. Grace up to Jenna. Wong to Naughton. Over on the side. It will be a penalty stroke shot here. And no, they're saying no. It was the whistle was on Walpole. Knocked free by McLean. There's a steal by Naughton. Naughton coming down. Gets it back to Grace. Hagan looking. She's got Wong. Wong waits for everyone to set up. Gets it to Naughton. Naughton over to Emily. Wong with it. Gets it back again. Over to Emily Hagan. Cutting around in the front. Looking for room. Starts, then stops. Back to Caitlin Naughton. Caitlin putting a little shot and loses the ball. It'll be the penalty shot for Naughton. Comes in, shoots. And a save, a diving save by Matthews. Long pass up to Libby Quinn. Comes down ahead to Trahan. Trahan with the goalie out of the net. Scores. Walpole took a chance there and it backfired.
Reading goal scored by number 9, Abby Shanahan.
All right, that makes it 6-4 now with 4:29 left in the first half. So 3 straight goals here by the Rockets in this second quarter have made it an interesting game now. It's 6-4. Ball up and the Rockets come away with it. It's Megan Shanahan over to Rogers to Libby Quinn. Shot. Penalty shot here. They'll get another one. It's Jackie Shemansky. She opened the scoring for Reading. Shot goes wide. And again, she'll get the shot. Shemansky coming in, has it knocked loose. It's still loose. Ball on the ground, flurry in front. Trying to move it, it's still moving around there on the ground. And Sarad comes away with it for Walpole. Gets it off to Emily Dunn. Up the field to Emily Hagan. Emily to Grace. Grace crosses midfield, gets it over to Jenna Wong. Jenna coming down, Walpole setting up. To Emily Hagan. Naughton. Naughton with it. To Wong. To Grace Hagan. Grace to Ava McLean. Ava cutting in front. Gets it on the ground. Picked up by Riley Halloran. Halloran on the far side. Back to Naughton. McLean with it. Shoots. And a save by Matthews. So Matthews was come up with a few good saves here in the early going. 1:05 left to go in the first half. Walpole up by 2, 6-4.
1 minute left in the half. 1 minute.
Ball is loose. It'll be Walpole ball. Sophia Frucci with it. And now it's Wong. Wong over to Emily Hagan. Emily to Halloran. Riley circling back, shoots. And a save by Matthews. Long one coming down. 26 seconds left in the half. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Reading ball. As a steal by Walpole. Coming down 11 seconds. And there's a steal back by Reading. Still going 5 seconds. Have a chance for one long shot. Shoots. Save by Elise Saccard as the horn sounds. And the first half has come to an end here at McDowell Field. Let's see, Walpole's lead of 5-1 at the end of the first quarter has been cut to 6-4. Walpole moved to 6-1 lead with Jenna Wong's goal 13 seconds in, but then the Rockets came back with 3 straight by Lily Rogers, Molly Trahan, and Abby Shanahan. That's the way we stand right now at the half. Walpole 6, Reading 4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to McDowell Field on the Babson College campus in Wellesley for this MIAA Division II state championship game between your Walpole Timberwolves and the Reading Rockets. Walpole on top, 6-4. They did have a 6-1 lead early in the second quarter, but Reading scored 3 to cut it, make it a little more interesting here. Anyway, for this quarter, Walpole will be going right to left on your screen, TV, or computer. And Reading comes away with it. It's Megan Shanahan gets the ball back from Rogers. Rogers going to her right, being guarded by Naughton. Slips as she goes to move in, takes the shot and scores. Lily Rogers with her second goal. Time of the goal, 27 seconds. And we're down to a 1-goal lead here for Walpole, 6-5.
Reading goal scored by number 29, Lily Rogers.
That's 4 straight goals scored by the Rockets. The red and black is not going away. Looks like Grace Hagan is going to take this draw. She does. It comes over to the side. Getting there first is Emily Hagan. Going down, cutting it in towards the front. Walpole looking to stop the bleeding. And we've got a penalty here. It'll be, I think it's Riley Halloran with the ball. Riley coming in, shoots, scores.
Walpole goal scored by number 16, Riley Halloran.
Time of the goal, exactly 1 minute. Walpole's lead is back up to 2 goals again. Riley with her second goal of the game, as does Caitlin Naughton. And Lily Rogers with the pair for the Rockets. Grace Hagan again on the draw. Ball comes loose and still loose, and coming away with it is Abby Shanahan, coming in all alone. And there's a push there. So it'll be a penalty shot here for Libby Quinn. Comes right in, shoots, scores.
Reading goal scored by number 16, Libby Quinn.
Libby Quinn makes it 7-6. As this game is going back and forth now. You score a goal, we score a goal. You score a goal, we score a goal. Today was the final day of school in Walpole, so the Timberwolves are definitely out for the season. All right, long shot over. Coming ahead. Libby Quinn with the ball again. Over to Megan Shanahan. Megan being guarded by Naughton. Shot just misses the right post. Ball over to Quinn Donahue. Loose being battled for. And coming away with it for Walpole is Grace Hagan. She'll take it down the length of the field, it looks like. Yep, she looks behind her, there's nobody there. She'll take it in all alone by herself. Gets inside the circle, swings it out to the right. Gets it to Naughton, Naughton to Emily, Emily to Jenna. Back to Caitlin, to Grace. To Emily. Emily puts on a little burst, shoots, save. Walpole comes away with Naughton, another save, back-to-back saves by Matthews. She's been the story for Reading. Here comes Megan Shanahan coming down the field. Passes ahead to Rogers. She gets it, coming in. Shot, score, and we're tied. Lily Rogers for Reading. Time of the goal, 3:45.
Reading goal scored by number 29, Lily Rogers.
And timeout call by Coach Mike Tassoni to try to settle down his Timberwolves. Here is since Walpole had a 6-1 lead, Reading has scored 6 of the next 7 goals to tie it up here at 7. 8:15 left to go in the third quarter. Moving things around a little bit here. Grace Hagan has still taken the draw, but now Emily will be to her right, and Caitlin Naughton will actually be in front of her. Ball loose, and Naughton comes away with it. Coming down, she's got Riley Halloran in front of her. Slows things down. Gets it over to Emily Hagan. Emily back to Caitlin. Caitlin to Grace. Now behind to Ava. Up to Grace, back to Caitlin. Naughton going to her right. Gets it to Emily Hagan. Emily spins, gets back again to Naughton. Over across to Grace Hagan. Grace back to Naughton. Looking for some running room here. Comes in, just score! Walpole takes the lead back again, 8-7. Naughton with her 3rd goal of the game.
Walpole goal
Time of the
scored by number
goal.
4, Caitlin Naughton.
4:43. So it took 58 seconds for Walpole to get the lead back again here. Caitlin Naughton scoring. Ball up in the air, comes over to Naughton. Naughton with a lot of green in front of her, coming down the middle. In front to Halloran. And Riley will get the penalty shot here. Riley coming in, shoots, and a save by Matthews again in the ready net. She gets it up to Liza O'Brien. Ball knocked down, it's on the ground, and Jenna Wong still flipping it ahead. On the ground, still there, and Reading does come away with it. They get it back to Matthews. She's looking for someone open. Megan Shanahan. And Walpole comes away with it. Emily Hagan with it. She knocked the ball loose and then it comes back. Emily up to Ava. Ava going behind the net. She's got Riley Haller in there. Comes up instead to Grace Hagan. Emily Hagan. Emily to Jenna. Walpole slowing things down here a little bit. Jenna coming to her right. Puts on a burst, shoots, goal! Bounced that under the leg of Matthews. Walpole 9-7. Jenna Wong with her second goal.
Walpole goal scored by number 2, Jenna Wong.
6:47 the time of the goal. Walpole's lead is back up to 2 again, 9-7. Ball loose, still loose, and Emily Hagan coming away with it. Going down on the right side. She has the ball knocked loose. She'll get the penalty shot here. Emily comes in, shoots, scores! Emily Hagan. Walpole 10-7 now. Time of the goal,
Walpole goal
7:19.
scored by number 23, Emily Hagan.
That's Emily's second goal of the game. 2 for Jenna, 2 for Emily, 3 for Caitlin. The Walpole 10-7 lead here with 4:41 to go in the third quarter of this MIAA Division II State Championship game from McDowell Field on the Babson College campus in beautiful outside of Wellesley. Emily Hagan gets it. Still heading down. Up ahead to Wong. Down to Ava McLean. Ava back to Jenna. Up to Emily. Back to Jenna. To Emily, and down on the side to Ava. Walpole slowing things down here. Ava with the ball now. Up to Emily Hagan to Jenna Wong. Jenna coming in. Picks up a little bit of a screen. Decides to slow things down. to Halloran. Naughton with the ball to Emily Hagan. Emily looking. Underhanded pass to Naughton. On the side to Halloran. Riley with it. Riley behind the net to Hagan, to McLean. McLean flips it out to Emily. Back to Naughton. Caitlin underhanded pass to Emily. Riley Halloran with it to Ava. Outside to Grace. To Naughton. Naughton putting a move on. Passes down to Halloran. Walpole killing off the clock here. McLean, loose ball, and Wellesley comes away with it. 2.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ball loose, and Walpole with the steal. Comes back to Frucci. Frucci to McLean, scores! Ava McLean. Walpole 11-7. Time of the goal.
Walpole goal
8-9.
scored by number 17, Ava McLean.
9:33 the time of the goal. So now Walpole has scored 4 straight goals to break a 7-7 tie and give them an 11-7 lead here. Caitlin Naughton in this little streak here. Caitlin Naughton had her third, Jenna Wong her second, Emily Hagan her second, and Ava McLean gets her second. Grace wins it over to Emily. Then Emily back to Grace. Grace with a lot of open ground in front of her. Sends it ahead to Jenna. Jenna moving around. And they're saying penalty, on a blocking penalty on Walpole. And Abby Shanahan with it. Gets it back to Megan. To Lily Rogers. Back to Megan. Back to Rogers. To Megan. Megan looking for some room here. Shot and a score. Megan Shanahan. Walpole 11-8 now.
Rockets goal scored by number 5, Megan Shanahan.
10:42, the time of the goal. Here, a minute 18 left to go in the third quarter. This is still anybody's game, as both teams have shown that they can score here. But it seemed Walpole seemed to be doing a lot better with Grace Hagan in the longer stick in the face-off dot there ahead of rather than Caitlin Naughton. And Emily scoops it up, coming down. And Megan Shanahan will get the yellow card, and she'll sit down now for a hit to the head. So Reading will be short-handed. They'll be missing one of their top 2 players for this next period of time. I'm not sure whether it's 1 minute or 2, but they will definitely be short-handed. Emily Hagan with the ball for Walpole. Timberwolves looking to move ahead even more here. Emily cutting around towards the front. We're approaching a minute to go in the third quarter. Wong.
1 minute remaining
Grace
in the quarter.
Hagan.
1 minute.
McLean to Halloran. Riley's only a sophomore. Naughton going in, and she will get the shot here. Caitlin with the chance to put Walpole back up by 4 again. Caitlin comes in, shoots, scores! Caitlin Naughton. Caitlin's 4th of the game.
Walpole goal scored by number 4, Caitlin Naughton.
11:20 the time of the goal. Walpole needed that to give them this, hopefully now to keep Reading off the board in these final 40 seconds here of this third quarter. Okay, we've got a change. Libby Quinn now taking the draw for Reading against Grace Hagen. And Emily is loose. Emily Hagen with it. Cutting way back, sends a long pass up to Jenna Wong. Jenna's got plenty of running room here. Coming straight down, looking to go in. We have a call here and a hold, and Jenna will get the penalty shot. .3 seconds left in the third quarter. Jenna comes in. She gets tumbled and we'll try it again. 15.5 seconds to go. Wong coming in, shoots, scores, Jenna Wong.
Walpole goal scored by number 2, Jenna Wong.
11:49 the time of the goal. Jenna gets her 3rd of the game. And Walpole's lead is back up to 5 goals again at 13-8 with 11.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. So Coach Mike Tassoni's change at the face-off dot has paid off immeasurably here for Walpole, as they've, after being tied 7-7, they've scored 6 of the next 7 goals by maintaining control of the ball. Ball comes up to Emily Hagen. Emily ahead to Grace. Grace looking for Naughton, goes long, and it is saved momentarily as time runs out. Sophia Frucci was able to save that from going out. But the horn sounds, ending the third quarter. We have played 36 minutes here. We've got 12 minutes more to go in this state championship game. Your Walpole Timberwolves on top 13-8. In this third quarter, Riley Halloran scored her 2nd goal of the game. Emily Hagen scored her 2nd. Ava McLean her 2nd. Caitlin Naughton her 4th, and Jenna Wong her 3rd to put Walpole back into the lead here at 13-8.
Only your championship ring.
For this final quarter, Walpole will be going right to left. Final quarter of regulation. Again, Grace Hagen with Libby Quinn at the dot. Comes back, and Reading comes away with it. It's Lily Rogers. Rogers being guarded by Emily Hagen. Rogers coming in, looking for an opening. Circles back, gets it over on the side to Quinn. Shot and a score. Molly Trahan, it looked like. 13-9. Time of the goal, 23
Winning
seconds.
goal scored by number 10, Molly Trahan.
Cuts Walpole's lead to 13-8. 23 seconds into the fourth quarter. Ball up in the air, knocked loose, and Rogers comes away with it again for the Rockets. Being guarded by Naughton. Passes over to Quinn. Quinn gets it back to Trahan. Trahan moving in, shoots wide of the net, hit the post. Walpole will come away with it. It's Riley Halloran. And it looks like a timeout was called by Coach Mike Tassoni. So with 10:56 left in regulation, the two teams go over some maybe defensive and offensive changes here. Walpole will have the ball behind their net. It'll be Emily Hagan with the ball. Makes it down the sideline, gets past two defenders. Going down, stops, puts on the brakes, spins again. Ball knocked loose, but it'll go back to Walpole as Hagan bites the dust. Emily moving out to the side. Cutting back in. Over to Grace Hagan. Grace circling back. Running, cutting in front. Goes behind the net to Ava McLean. Ava puts on the brakes, comes in front, shoots, and puts it in the back of the net. Ava
Walpole
with her
goal
third
scored
goal.
by number 17, Ava McLean.
Time of the goal, 2:07. Walpole's lead again up to 5 goals at 14-9. So the ball comes back, knocked down, and Emily Hagan comes away with it. She's bouncing around before she could gain control of it. She's got it now going down on the far side. Drops it back to Sophia Frucci. Frucci coming in. Spins, shoots wide. Walpole will get it. McLean will start it back. McLean cutting around in front. Shoots, score! Back-to-back goals by Ava McLean. Walpole's lead is now up to 6. Again, the second time they've had the lead at 6.
Walpole goal scored by
Time of
number
the goal.
17, Ava McLean.
2:37. So it took just 30 seconds for Walpole to double up that advantage here. Ava's a junior, so she'll be back again next year. Walpole's got several of their starters who will be back next year. Let's see, we've got Emily Dunn will be back, Ava McLean, Nadia McKenzie, the two Hagen sisters, Emma Hannafin, Emily Mulgrew, all underclassmen, and they'll be back for Walpole. Face-off won by the Rockets. Coming to Rogers. Rogers getting down. Reading looking to, get their shot as fast as they can because the clock is not in their favor. Megan Shanahan on the far side. Looking for somebody. Walpole's defense covering everyone quite well. Here comes Shanahan coming in, shoots. And she scores, finds the inside corner. Walpole's lead is
Running goal
15
scored by
to
number
10.
5, Megan Shanahan.
Time of the goal, 3:16. Ball on the ground, still loose, and Emily Hagen comes up with it. Drops it back to, that was Emma Hannafin, she got it to. Bringing the ball down for Walpole was Ryan McDonald. She gets it to Wong, behind the net to McLean. McLean scored the last two Walpole goals. Walpole again slowing things down. Like we said, the clock is in their favor. Ava coming around. Has the ball knocked away. And McLean will get the penalty shot here. Ava decides to drop it back to Naughton. Walpole's content to kill off seconds off the clock. Naughton coming around. Long pass over to Emily Hagen. Emily coming in. Emily Hagen will get the penalty shot here. They do the same thing. They decide to run away with it. Over to Wong. Jenna cutting in. Jenna looking. .627 and counting left in regulation. Wong with the ball, sets back, goes behind the net to Frucci. Sophia being chased by Megan Shanahan. Gets it down to that was Riley Halloran who had it. Here comes Naughton coming in, shooting, and a save. Matthews looking, gets the ball up to Megan Shanahan. 5.5 to go in regulation. Goes in the far corner. Wild pass. And getting there and able to stop it was Jacqueline Shemansky. Rogers with the ball. Gets some room here. And she'll get the penalty shot here. We're under 5 minutes to play in regulation. Rogers shoots, it goes wide. Ball still loose, and Elise Saccard comes away with it. Walpole will have possession. He drops it off to Dunn. Emily putting on a good burst of speed, gets the ball down the field to McLean. McLean up to Grace Hagan, back to Ava. Ava, a long pass. Ava will get the ball back again. Up to Jenna. Jenna moving back to Naughton, to Emily, to Grace. Comes to Emily. Little flip shot up to her twin sister Grace. Walpole just playing keep away at this point. Get the ball over on the far side. Comes to ball loose. Walpole will maintain possession. 3:10 left in regulation. McLean with the ball. She goes up to Emily. Emily coming down. Jenna Wong moving around. Jenna behind to Ava, in front of Wong. Goal, Jenna Wong. Jenna picks up her 4th goal of the game. Walpole's lead is back to a half dozen, 16-10. Time of the goal.
Walpole goal scored by number 2, Jenna Wong.
Walpole just 2 minutes and 37 seconds from their first girls lacrosse state title. They're always in the mix. They've got lots of things. Timeout call by the Reading coaching staff. So Walpole has scored 3 more this period. Ava McLean scored her 3rd and 4th. Jenna Wong scored her 4th in this 4th quarter. Like we said, there's only 2:37 to go in regulation. Grace Hagan again on the draw for the orange and blue. Okay, Lily Rogers with it for Reading, coming down, shoots, shot is wide of the net. It'll be Walpole ball. Emily Dunn with it. Good speed on Emily. He's coming down, gets it up to Ava McLean. McLean cut it, has it knocked down. Ava McLean with it. Goes behind to Sophia Frucci. Frucci up to Emily, to Caitlin. Caitlin over to Grace. No, that's to Carolyn Halloran. Riley Halloran. Naughton to Wong. Jenna moving it in. We're down to 1.5 minutes left in regulation. Walpole gets another whistle in their favor. Ava McLean with it. To Naughton. Naughton loses the ball. Comes ahead to Rogers. Lily circles back. We're at 1 minute left to go in regulation. She gets it over to Abby Shanahan. Ball comes down on the ground. Battling for it is Emma Hannafin. Roger Redding coming back to Megan Shanahan. Megan to Lily Rogers. Rogers to Trahan. Trahan finds the back of the net. 16-11. Molly Trahan with her third of the game. Time of the goal, 11-17.
Molly Trahan.
33 seconds left to go in this contest. Ball comes loose. Walpole with it. It's Caitlin Naughton bringing it down. She gets it to Grace Shanahan, Grace Hagen. Emily Hagen long over to Ava McLean. We're down to 10 seconds. Racing around, Emily Hagen. Emily, long pass coming out. They're going to just let it go. Walpole is your Division II state champion. For the first time in school history, the Timberwolves come away as the D2 champions. This was a good game. Both teams knowing that this one, they played each other earlier in the season, like we said, as Walpole had won the first game between them. 14-10 back in April. This is basically the same thing, 16-11 here today. For the Timberwolves, Jenna Wong had 4 goals. Ava McLean had 4 goals. Caitlin Naughton had 4 goals. Emily Hagen had 2 goals. Let's see, Riley Halloran had 2 goals. Who else? I think that's it. I think that's everyone for Walpole. So the team did what they needed to do. The defense was tremendous. They were all over the field, protecting Elise Sarad in the Walpole net. And Walpole finally closes out the season with a record of 25 wins and 1 loss. Just an unbelievable season for the Timberwolves here. Let's see, 21-4 will be Reading's final record, but you know it was just Walpole scored the first. I think they trailed first. Reading scored 1:35 into the game, but then Walpole scored the next 6 goals, only to have Reading come back to tie it on a Lily Rogers goal, 3:45 into the third period at 7-7. But from that point on, Walpole just outscored Reading 9-4 to clinch this championship. So we would like to thank you. Congratulations to all of the girls lacrosse team members on this first state championship in the school history. And we would like to thank you for watching this Walpole Media Corporation broadcast of girls varsity lacrosse action. Once again, the final score, your Walpole Timberwolves, the Division II state champions, 16, the Reading Rockets, 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I direct your attention to the center of the field where MIAA tournament representative Dan Brothers will make the presentation of the trophy to today's teams. At this time, I ask that the captains and coach of Walpole please step forward to accept the 2025 Division II Lacrosse Trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Walpole on today's accomplishment. On behalf of the student athletes, coaches, and officials of tonight's contest, we thank you for your support of this game. Good night and drive safely.